Hey y'all, how's it going? In case it wasn't abundantly obvious, I am feeling a little under the weather today, so we're gonna keep it super low key. I don't even have the big lights on. Honestly, this is just me hoping that if I keep my head down enough, then maybe I'll be okay in time for PAX Unplugged. I really doubt that I won't be. I just hate the interim, you know? I'm never sick for that long. I don't think I've ever been sick in the sniffly kind of sick, at least for like a week straight before. I think at most it's like 3 days. It's just gonna suck in the meantime. So we're gonna have kind of a low-key stream today. We're just gonna be kind of chilling and playing some Starbound. I'm not pushing anything too much. It's gonna be very much us just trying to survive. And we try not to actively sniff and sneeze into the camera. I've also had the feeling that I'm gonna sneeze non-stop for about like the past hour on and off, and I won't actually sneeze. So it's just like non-stop tickles. I thought it was like an allergen or something in my laundry or some such shit, because I also woke up with acne on this side of the face, and I was like, should I just deep clean every linen on my bed right now and hope for the best? And so that's actively happening in the background. We're gonna hope that that's the issue. I doubt it though. We also received a air purifier from Nick and Nikki, and the filter on that went it not expired, but like it went a little not great about a week ago. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's time to replace that. So I ordered a replacement, and until it comes, I'm just assuming everything except illness. Tarathon says sneezing is usually a sign of cold. I have never had a sneeze cold before, I'm pretty sure, in my life. I've only ever had the horrific coughing cold, and I don't feel bad. It's just sneezing. Like, that's it. And that's why I'm like, what if it is just something in the air? I strongly doubt it, but still. Strange Miniature says, pull up with a blanket, chat, grab some tea and your best oils. Yeah. Also, Strange Miniature says, I just sneezed twice. It's clearly psychosis. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize those were contagious. But hello to Bing Bong, who has followed. We also have Lukich, who's here for 105 streams in a row, which is insane. We also have a Breathe from Brosidian, and then Hydrates from Lukich. Breathing is the hard part. Also, Brosidian says, I hate being sick. It pretty much cripples me, but injuring myself, and I don't give a damn. Oh, God. I feel, so, I don't know if I told you guys this. Back when I was in, going through the recovery process for my nose job. This was back in the pandemic era when I was in college, because I decided that I was going to get a nose job while everyone was wearing masks, so that way if there was any bruising or anything terrible, it would be covered, and it worked great. But they told me after I got it done, just straight up not to sneeze. They were like, yeah, if you have to sneeze, don't do it. And I was like, what do you mean don't? And they're like, maybe jam the tongue like against the roof of your mouth or something, just whatever you can do to not sneeze. And I'm like, what happens if I sneeze? And they're like, everything falls apart. And so my nose was incredibly fragile at that point. So I'm assuming that this is me making up for all of the not sneezing that I did during that 3 months. I don't know. Also, Palpatine's Vet says, if you're just sneezing, did you bring anything new into the apartment recently? It might be an allergic reaction. I got a package from Quest and whiskey today, but that's it. I woke up like this, so I'm assuming it's like genuinely the air filter going bad and me having to fix it and replace it, which I should have done a long time ago, honestly. I'm kind of surprised it lasted this long. It's a nice filter. Stabworthy over on YouTube says, has anyone ever told you look like Amanda Bynes from Nickelodeon? I have no idea who that is. I was not a Nickelodeon kid. We didn't have cable growing up. So I just didn't watch anything to do with Nickelodeon. Totally missed me when it comes to like eras. Brestian says it would probably pop some blood vessels. Yeah, the worst part though was that they pulled the stitches out, and them pulling the stitches out hurt like hell, because it's like something is actively tearing out of your sinuses, and it makes you want to sneeze so bad, but you can't because they're actively digging around in your nose, and if you sneeze, you might impale yourself with like tweezers or some shit. So you have to like just like dig your nails into your skin to prevent yourself from sneezing when they're doing that. Horrible feeling, by the way. That was actually the most hurtful part of the entire process, was getting the stitches specifically right here taken out. No other part of the surgery hurt, of course, because I was out, you know, but even the recovery wasn't that bad. Jack Thomas over on YouTube says, hey, I love your content. I saw your post on Insta about accessing research documents. Send you some more ideas around that on Insta. Oh, solid. Yeah, I would not have, I'm so sorry. If you'd not have told me, Instagram DMs go essentially nowhere because I get way too many of them, as you can imagine. So it's not, thanks for letting me know, because I would not have seen it otherwise. But Jack also says, I appreciate you to using the platform to teach others to be informed. Yeah, and it's so easy too. It's just like a Google search, you know? You may as well. Crayhack, hello, saying who's tearing whose sinus. We're talking about my my old nose job procedure. Also, Samurai, hi, thank you so much for the sub. How have you been? Welcome back. Let me hop over. Brustadian says, when I had my sutures removed from my heart, that procedure was the most painful part. Oh. Also, Palpatine says, that's how I found out I'm allergic to lavender. The ex decided to do the typical girl thing and overload the apartment with lavender scents, and the non-stop sneezing started. Dude, being allergic to lavender would suck, though. Oh, man. Also, Arctic Noble, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Hi. We're going to play some Starbound here in a sec. Let's see. Cheese Prop says, why change your nose when you could add more noses? Because you can't. You know, if I had the choice, I would have loved to have a decent sense of smell. Mine is trash. It was trash before the surgery, too. Also, Strange Miniature says, I obviously loved the mini video. I have a question, though. Is there a creature or monster you don't have that you want? Oh. Is there a creature or monster I don't have that I want? Honestly, not that I've seen. Because usually if I see it, it comes from a game, like a larger game, especially a horror game that I end up buying anyway or getting gifted. So nothing that I can think of, because everything I can think of I'm getting already in the mail at some point, especially when Dawn of Madness comes out. I've also added a bunch of like Kingdom Death stuff to my Christmas wish list for my family. I'm hoping that when they click those links on my wish list, they don't click around the rest of the website, because otherwise they might start asking questions that I won't know how to answer. But Arctic Noble, here's your posture check. Also, Samurai wants me to hydrate. I can do that. Also, Vlogs says, hoping to run into you at PAX Unplugged. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there all 3 days. I'll be there the day before. I'll be there vibing. I think I fly in on like Thursday afternoonish. It's always gonna be afternoon. I'm leaving my fucking place at like 3 in the morning, and I'm not landing till like 3 in the afternoon. I hate time, like the time travel aspect of moving west to east for conventions. Oh my god. Hey, Sterile Sauce says, gang, are you sick? I've been sneezing nonstop, Sterile. It's been insane. Speaking of which, Sterile Sauce over here is doing a stream tomorrow to help raise money for people who have lost, I believe it's that have lost SNAP benefits, essentially. It's like a food fundraising stream. If you guys haven't already, give him a follow so that you know when it goes live, and be sure to check out that stream when it happens. I'll be posting more about it tomorrow because people have a short attention span, and like if they see my story today, they won't remember that it's happening tomorrow. So, hi Wheels, hello. And Strange Miniature says, that's me. Hi, hello. Let's see. Also, HG says, have you got any of those nose strips? Are you talking about the poor ones? No, I have seen, Odin talks about this quite a bit too. He has these like nose strips where you attach magnets onto your nose, and then a big like strip that flexes your nose nostrils outward in order to open up your sinuses or some shit. That man swears by it. I've never seen him more passionate about any TikTok shop or whatever the fuck product ever, and he is like in love with it. He was like, I don't do sponsorships, but I would do a sponsorship for these people, which is crazy. HG says I have the same one for sleeping. Yeah. Crayhack also wants me to roll a giant D20, saying, do I find the most fun game in the world at PAX Unplugged? Ooh. I mean, the Avatar set is going to be coming out around that time, right? So there you go. For Magic the Gathering, there's something. Voila. The giant D20 for those who haven't seen it before. Also, 55 streams in a row from Crayhack. Hi, Crayhack. Holy shit, welcome back. Let me do this roll real fast. I will say there are some really cool games that are hopefully going to be there. PAX Unplugged this year has a little bit more representation than it has in previous years, so I'm kind of excited for that. 221 Supernova and Chachki. Hello, welcome in. All right, let me do a roll real fast. Aha. Oh, my closet again. Oh, hey, it's a natural 20 though. I'd say that's pretty good. I'm just gonna leave all that open. I'm gonna leave the closet door off its hinges. I'll deal with that later. I don't want to have to deal with that right now. Supernova says, hello there. Hi, hope everyone had a great day. So far, so good. Welcome in. Strange Miniature says you'll find the best game. Yeah, dude. There's a lot that's gonna be there. I haven't actually looked at the, hold on. I haven't looked at this in forever. PAX Unplugged. But I want to see the vendors. We looked at the schedule last time on Monday, but who's actually gonna be there? View Expo Hall? Oh shit. Is this just gonna be a map? Oh no, this is the exhibitor list. Hell yeah. Oh shit, this is a nice exhibitor list. Hello? They've done an update. Okay. So, this is what's gonna be there. I'm talking to the 9th level games people. They have some cool stuff happening, apparently. Asmodee, of course, always has stuff going on. They're kind of all over the place in what they do, right? Let me see. Yeah, Catan, Ticket to Ride, Dobble/Spot It, Seven Wonders, and Exploding Kittens. Oh, I didn't know they did Exploding Kittens. But that's Asmodee. Of course, I think they had a birthday recently or something like that. Evantris, lovely people, wonderful human beings. They actually sent me Crooked Moon as well, which was super nice of them. Calliope Games, never heard of them. Cardboard Alchemy, Flamecraft. Yeah, oh, Flamecraft is super cute. It's a cute little game where you play as kind of like a dragon keeper, and you try and raise dragons to help out around town, essentially like around a town. The Dragons and Dragons expansion. I didn't know there was an expansion. Aw, so yeah, you have cute little dragons that are like, fire dragons that help you cook food. Reagan over on TikTok says Ticket to Ride is great. Oh. Also, Cash Cow said, disclaimer, Diana the Rose has tragically fallen into the glittering cardboard abyss known as Magic the Gathering. Okay, well, I wouldn't say tragically. Chill the fuck out. Please do not follow in her footsteps. This hobby is a shimmering, bottomless money pit that hungers for your wallet, your sanity, and your future paychecks. You have been warned. Yeah, I guess we should find out if Magic's gonna be here. Palpatine's is heading off. Have a good night, Palpatine. And then Brosidian says, where is PAX Unplugged at? It is, dude, they have plushes. Oh, that's super cute. Oh, and the pins. Yeah, so there's different types of dragons that do different things. Some of them are like bakery dragons, and you're supposed to help them set up shops. Yeah, so PAX Unplugged. Sorry, my brain is foggy. It's over in Philadelphia. Let's see. Cool Stuff Inc. They do trading cards, Hedron. I forget exactly what they do, but there's a couple people here. I like this setup. There's a lot more featured people too than I remember. 1985, 3WS. Acheron is really fucking fun. They do a really solid, they actually did they do Apocalypse? I'm pretty sure they did Apocalypse. Dante's Guide to Hell, Lex Arcanica, and Inferno. Oh, okay, no, I'm thinking of a different company. But they do 5e supplements. All Play, of course, big name in the space. Who else? Archon Games have a lot of really fucking cool games. They're all I mostly bought everything in their catalog because they all had skulls, but it's a game where you can play as a cult leader, essentially. Beanho, I remember. This was a massive fucking game, a little tabletop game where you flick things at other people or something like that. I'm pretty sure. I could be getting that entirely wrong. Catan, of course, Cephalofair. I spent so much money on them when I was doing my shopping at PAX. It would have been West. For Gloomhaven and Frosthaven, it was crazy. Krayak says, Cash Cow is correct, it's a money pit, that's why I don't do Magic anymore. Yeah, I mean, they're coming out with some cool stuff from what I hear. Chip Theory Games, dude. So Chip Theory came out with a game that it's also on my wish list. It's the Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era, and I don't normally give a shit about video games being turned into tabletop games. The Fallout game never really appealed to me, but I have such a special love for specifically Elder Scrolls lore. And so I was like, fuck, if I get this game, it'll give me a reason to dive back into the Elder Scrolls lore. And apparently it's really easy to learn and all that. And it's a very solidly huge adventure game. It's up to 4 players, but you can play with only 1 as well, which is already really cool. And yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be sick. So I kind of want to get that as well. Let's see. But I definitely won't be able to ship it home, so. Who else is on here? Also, Silex says, first time chatter, I think. What's your favorite third-party 5e supplement? Oh, okay. Mana Project Studio does some really cool stuff. I'm not supposed to pick favorites, but if I had to, Mana Project Studio would be up there. They're this, I believe, Italian company that does a bunch of TTRPG supplements and then TTRPGs themselves. So they are the ones who are doing the One Piece game, for example. Let's see, is it Core Books? Maybe. The Cowboy Bebop role-playing game is on there. Journey to Ragnarok is a 5th edition setting. Where is it? I was looking at specifically one called, well, this is an independent RPG, but I was looking at one called Nightfell, which is kind of what I want to play going forward. It's essentially like a dark, like very lunar magic heavy. Hey, Andraste, how's it going? Welcome in. Bad time to raid. I'm low-key sick right now, but we're talking about PAX Unplugged, an upcoming convention. Also, hey B. Hello. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Thanks for raiding. Hopefully your stream went well. We're talking about PAX Unplugged. It's happening later oh my god, next week. Oh, it's coming up so fast. And we're talking about like favorite RPGs and TTRPGs and things like that. Seven Sinners is a lot of fun. That's arguably one of my favorite 5e supplements, but it is really small. The only downside to Seven Sinners is the fact that it doesn't actually come with an adventure. It only comes with stat blocks for the 7 deadly sins and their gods and, you know, their archdevils and things like that. So it's still kind of like something you have to work into an existing game, but I don't know. She was doing Mass Effect 3. Ooh, yeah, solid choice. Keshka said, I've been meaning to ask, is Night Vale like the podcast Welcome to Night Vale? Oh, no, they are doing a Welcome to Night Vale TTRPG, though. Someone is developing that. I forget who, but they were talking to me about it at Sunpax. No, but this is Night Fell, I believe, which is, here, let me see this. Mana Project Studio, Night Fell. Because I used to have the physical versions, but I gave them to Odie because Odie couldn't get them over in Australia, so I just sent them his way for Christmas or some shit. So this is specifically what I was looking at. It's called Children of the Moon. It's a lycanthropy expansion that deals with player characters as lycanthropes, but also like a bunch of... It's got a level 1 through 20 campaign. So that's kind of what I'm curious about. And it's got, 1 through 19. And it's like got some pretty... It deals with mature themes. And that's what I like, is a TTRPG that doesn't shy away from that. I would play Cult, because Cult also does a really solid job of that sort of stuff, but the problem with Cult is that A, it goes a little bit too hard into that side of things, and I would have to be very careful, and also B, there's not a lot of content for it campaign-wise, so I don't really want to do that. Also, like, the base system is Powered by the Apocalypse, and I'm okay with Powered by the Apocalypse games. They're not my favorite, and I will be the first to admit that. I love the crunch of D&D, so I'd rather do that. So this is kind of like the closest thing, that and Seven Sinners. But really anything by Mana Project would fall under the category of my favorite. I don't think they're gonna be at... Are they gonna be at PAX Unplugged? They don't usually, but they come to, they are not. They usually come to Gen Con and things like that, but again, they're across the pond, so it's a bit hard for them to get over here. But, there's My Nerd Life, there's Nikki. But yeah, Strange Miniature says, I've been trying to find 80s music done with loop bands for the campaigns I have. Dude, that'd be so good. I think there are people who specialize in doing like, Ren Fair style, like, ye old versions of songs like Pink Pony Club. Courtney Klinstra, who does my pins, has a whole like playlist about it. But yeah. Anyway, we should probably hop over into the actual game proper before I lose more brain cells. We're gonna be playing some Starbound today. It's an older game, so don't freak out about it too much if you're like, oh my god, am I gonna worry about spoilers? You're not. There's no spoilers. Don't worry about it. There's really, it's like Terraria almost, but in space a little bit, I believe, is the best way to describe it. Donkey Juice says, I think Bardcore does all those type songs. Yeah, Bardcore, that's it. Also, Tamarathon says Jack is performing at PAX U. He is. And Yvette says, is Metazua a possibility for this stream? We could do Metazua. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. We'll kind of blast through it though, because your girl is EP, and I can already tell I'm not gonna be able to think. Let's see. Metazua. It's strange, but it's just this is Terraria with a few space races. It really is. Like, they have, I don't know. Natsu says, I did genuinely wonder if I missed stream yesterday for just seeing hashtag stream planning on the Discord. Oh, yeah, no, you didn't miss it yesterday. It was, what was it? I think I woke up at like 2 p.m. and I was like, ugh, I wasn't even showered by the time the stream started. And I was already working on like other things. And so I was like, I need to enjoy at least a little bit of my day. So I decided to call it yesterday. Am I gonna sneeze again? Hold on. we're good. Not just hoping you had the day off. I slept through it. It didn't feel like a day off. I feel like I got cheated out of it. But Professor Kitty Bus, hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's great to see you. Also, Nathan over on YouTube says hi. Hi, and Cashkill says, don't you sneeze, your nose will fall off. I hear a lot of people actually worked yesterday. It is kind of a weird little holiday where it's on a Tuesday, so I don't know. I didn't work yesterday, but I probably should have. Silex says that's why a part of why I like older editions of D&D. They didn't hesitate to lead into mature content. A few years back, I found and bought a physical copy of the 3rd edition Book of Vile Darkness. No way. That's fucking cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Holy shit. But Innocence also says, I play INWO. It's not a collectible game. Plus, you have to play things like The World, Vampire Collective, and The Moon. That sounds like Incarnate, almost. Miriak says, I'm also working Friday. Hooray, did 2 weeks in a row where I'm putting in 50-ish hours. Oh god, I hope you get overtime at least. Metazua. Who wants to start? Who wants to throw out an animal? The way this game works, for those who are new here, is we will basically guess our way to an animal. It's like Wordle, where every time we guess a species, and it does get down to the species level, then it will tell us, the game will tell us, what a animal that we're trying to guess and the animal that we have guessed have in common. People keep saying Dick. The Dick is not on here, I fear, but we also have Dodo, which it does have to be an extant animal, I believe. But Eli did say jellyfish, which is actually a very solid guess, because that'll kind of rule out if we get it right, invertebrates, and if we get it wrong, if we get it wrong, it'll rule out invertebrates. If we get it right, then that'll help out a lot. So yeah, let's try jellyfish. Let's see. Never mind. Okay, so the answer that we're looking for in jellyfish are both eumetazoans, which is definitely not good. It's like one of the earliest forms of animal. It's like the biggest like almost everything that you can think of is a eumetazoan. So that ain't great. Let's see. Crayhack says, does it get down to breed level? It doesn't, but it gets down to some species. So for bear, for example, it'd be like brown bear, black bear, polar bear. And that's about as hard, how, I can't think. That's about as small as it gets. Strange Adventures says a horseshoe crab. That's a good one. I could do that. We also have cuttlefish from Jeff and the Wise. And then a platypus from Autism Gaming. Let's start at the top. Yvette says snail. Snail is a good option because I feel like that would rule out a decent amount of stuff. Oh shit, that's a very good guess. A protostome. A clade of animals once thought to be characterized by the formation of an organism's mouth before its anus during embryonic development. So insects, worms, anything that is slimy, essentially. Temporal says, what about Salp or Siphonophore? I doubt that's gonna be on here. But Mr. Magel, hi. And Jolly says, I was supposed to work. I was sick. Oh man. Yeah, well, oh wait, as in you were like actually, oh, sick. Sorry, I'm unable to read because I am also sick. I think. Fingers crossed I won't be sick by next week. Okay, in that case, great work. Let's see, a slug is the next guess. We also have horseshoe crab. We could, so Protostomia is still pretty large. It's a clade. But let's try for a slug. Oh, it just automatically did banana slug. That's fine. Okay, so it's not a slug, which means it's probably not a snail. Oh yeah, it's not a snail or slug. So it's nothing that is a, oh my God, anything like that. It doesn't have a shell, is what I'm guessing. Helicina is fully out there. Nostra says, what was the holiday yesterday? Thanksgiving is tomorrow. It was Veterans Day yesterday. So that's what you missed. Valley Viking, hi, welcome in. Hello. We had some other guesses. So if we're looking at a protostome, we had someone guess horseshoe crab, which is a very solid guess. I think, yeah, that gets us closer. Ecdysozoa. Ecdysozoa? Ecdysozoa. That's what it is. It always takes me a couple tries. It's been a hot sec. Ecdysozoa is a group of protostome animals, including Arthropoda, Nematoda, and several smaller phyla. The grouping of these animal phyla into a single clade was first proposed by who gives a fuck? That was ages ago. But, okay, that doesn't really help me. We've just ruled out snails and slugs, and we've ruled out crabs, which means, okay, so we know it's not a crab, we know it's not an arthropod, probably. Bullfrog or tardigrade. Tardigrade is a very good guess, actually, especially Well, let me see. Tardigrade. I think that's kind of in the same area? Maybe? Oh, okay. So tardigrades are panarthropods. Gotcha. I didn't know tardigrades were arthropods. Good to know. I guess they do have those little legs. They're our little guys. So it's not that. Lucas says bees are some insect that may help the direction. And Temporal says worms are an ecdysozoid too. Giant isopod? Let's see. Sea cucumber is a very good guess. We had 2 guesses for sea cucumber from Mr. Max and Strange Miniatures. So let's give that a shot. No, not in there. Oh, because the sea cucumber's nowhere near here. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Good to know. I guess we'll keep at it. An isopod or a worm. Should we just say worm and see where that goes? We have, oh my god, so many. Oh, your exes took me 9 guesses. Oh man. Okay. Let's try a worm, and if that doesn't work, we can back up and go back to insects for a little bit and see how that works. Let's try nematode worm. Just in general. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought we'd somehow nailed it. Okay. Rabidida. Oh, Jesus. An order of free-living, parasitic, and microbivorous nematodes living in soil. Okay, so it's not a nematode, but that means it can't be that much else. It might be a trematode? Potentially? Lucas says, shout out to the nematode. Shout out to those little guys. I suppose tapeworm. Is tapeworm gonna be on here? Ooh. No, but it is in the same area. Oh no, it's not. It's way up here. It's a Lopra. Oh god. Okay, so still parasitic. Eats someone's microbiome. Lives in soil. I mean, trematodes are aquatic though. Tapeworms or hookworms? We'll try one more worm, but oh, hookworms aren't on here. Let's see, roundworm, not on here. We have groundhog. Let's try trematode. Trematodes aren't on here. What the fuck kind of worm am I looking for? Earthworm, says Jeffin the Wise. Let's give earthworm a shot. No, okay. Earthworms are up here, so it looks like the bigger worms are gonna kind of be down in this area, and we want microscopic worms. The fuck is another toadematode? Toadematode? Not on here. I don't think I'm gonna get this. Heartworm? Let's try heartworm. Come on. Come on, Firefox, you can do it. Get in there, Firefox. Don't embarrass me. Come on. Guess. Oh no, it's not working. Did I break the site? I think I broke the site. Shit. Fuck. Guess. It's... What? Oh shit, there we go. Okay, solid, hell yeah. Dirophilaria immitis. The heartworm or dog heartworm is a parasitic roundworm that's a type of filarial worm, a small thread-like worm, which causes diarrhea-filariasis. Oh. Ugh. Wild. I hate seeing it in a jar like that too. Like anytime you see a worm parasite, it's the worst kind of parasite. It's like they're way too long. You know, they're uncomfortably long. And I know a thing or two about uncomfortable. We should play Starbound. I think we should put this down. Craig says, I don't like heartworm. One of my favorite dogs had to retire because of heartworm. Yeah, it sucks. And you can't, I hate the concept of any animal having a parasite because A, it usually takes so long to find, and B, they don't know what's going on. And you can't tell them. They just have to go to the vet and take bad medicine and they don't know why. You can't tell them. It's sad. Temporalis says, yeah, worms are the worst. And Strange Miniature says, we need a rim shot emoji. No R-rated content. No R-rated content today. Save it for the... I don't know. Save it for something else. Let me head back in to... Oh, options. Graphics. Let me get my game actually up and going. 1920 by 1080 would be perfect for the resolution that I need. Ooh. Hello. Is it not gonna let me? There we go. Apply. Perfect. So this might fuck things up a little bit. Let me shift over so you guys can see. As usual, we have to do the whole, oh my god, this is what I'm playing. OBS, please don't hate me. Sort of song and dance. Let me get rid of the chill step here real fast. And then, can you guys see? Yay! Okay. So it's gonna get a little irksome because I'm gonna have to, boop, boop. There we go. Change it to make sure everyone can see on all platforms. There we go for those two. And then for those watching over on YouTube. Game. Perfect. All right. How's it looking, chat? Notzer says, oh, hey, Diana, rimshot is drumming thing. Yeah, I know. The other rimshot. Jesus. Jayhawk says, save it for the charity streams. Let's not. Alrighty. Let's head back. Oh, back. Accept. Start game. We didn't progress. We're still on essentially like night 1 of this game. And I was told, I believe my quest is to go collect core fragments. And I was told that these are in the middle of the earth. That being said, in the absence of Dwayne Johnson, my journey to the center of the earth will be, oh god, it's going to be significantly more deadly, isn't it? I'm still getting used to like the movements and shit. Oh, hello? Can I attack you? Come here. Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, you are a... Oh no, it's like a seagull coming for your fucking fries. I didn't realize it'd be that bad. Okay. Well, let's see. Tamara says dibs on the mountain guide. Rim shot, not rim job. Right, that's it. No jobs for anyone in this chat, says Eli Hoover. I saw someone make a joke over in, I think it was TikTok, after I mentioned the nose job. And they were like, wow, this economy, even Diana's nose got a job. It was pretty funny. Crayox says, Diana, do you ever make progress in games? This is the most progress I've made in an open world game in a hot sec. We did play through... Oh, we played through something. What was it? Aha. I feel like we made progress in something. We finished a game. It might have been the, To the Moon, actually. Which was pretty decent. I know I am very famous for not playing a lot of games on stream. The thing is, people don't like watching me play games. And the stream viewership goes down significantly when I play video games compared to when I just like hang out and talk about TTRPGs. And don't get me wrong, I'd love to hang out and play with, talk about TTRPGs. I just don't have the mental capacity for it right this moment. So let's go down here. So I tend to just kind of play whatever comes to mind, especially because like if you watch someone play a long-term campaign, especially on stream, you kind of have to be there for the whole time. And I don't like that. I don't want to make people sign in every single time I'm streaming just to keep up with the story, or else they might feel like they... Oh, can I get this? Can I make a platform? Yes. No! Oh! Well, ain't great. Yves says I was scared I missed your stream yesterday because I got sucked into Terraria for 4 hours. Yeah. I also just realized that people over on YouTube cannot see my camera, which is unacceptable. Hold on. Video capture. Yes. My camera. Add source. There we go. Hello. Oop. There we are. And then for those watching over on YouTube, you're just seeing my face right now. I'm so sorry, and it's really big, but here we go. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this. Fuck it. I'm too sick to have to deal with that. Remove. Especially while actively on stream. Let me see. Video capture device. There we go. Add existing. Talk amongst yourselves while I get this sorted. I'm just kidding, don't. I need the attention. There we go. I'll just put that really messily up in the corner. Hopefully not too many people are watching over on the YouTube live right now, because it's messy. There we are. There we go. Slide that into place. Perfect. Now I don't have to deal with that 3 years from now when I remember. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And then this goes underneath my frame. Awesome. Great. You guys can't see what I'm talking about if you're watching on any other platform, and for that, I can only apologize. And Innocence Chained says, I want to see an exploration or survival computer game where the difficulty settings are camping, normal, run faster, eek, and Australia. Oh man. Also, Apathetic Panda. Hello, hello. It said, I was tomb scrolling on TikTok and learned that Diana was streaming. Hi, it's great to see you. Yeah, I just died. It was great. Oh my god, I forgot I have... Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to touch the snake. I meant to pet my pet snake is what I meant. There we go. Hello. Hello, can I pet you? Can I inspect you? Isn't anything? How dare you? All right, let's go back down. Somehow. Beam down. I wonder if I can find my... I mean, I have all my shit on me, so... New York says, yes, pet your pet snake. Oh, man. I want to go back to my little diggy hole. Because right before we died, we did see something really weird, and I want to go back and figure what that... Ow. I want to go back and figure out what that is. Also... Do I need to... Look at this ye old treadmill. I forgot. Okay, so I need the power core. Right. I remember what we're doing now. Also, Vandal says, but if I pet my snake on stream, I'm banned. I don't have a response to that. I'm sure I'd have a witty... Oh, fuck. The seagulls are back. Come here. I'd have a witty response if I wasn't operating at 20% brain capacity right now. God's sake. Use another health pack. Oh my god, I forgot I had a flashlight too. Holy shit. Oh, this is great. Why have I been putting down torches like a fucking Minecraft player? Oh, hello? Oh, you're not friendly. Oh, you're super unfriendly. Oh, you're really unfriendly and I can't get back out. Oh, this is not good. Help, help, help. Oh, oh, and there's more birds. I thought this was supposed to be a cozy game. Get the fuck out of here. You know, maybe we should just hole up for a little. Can I put that there? Yes. Great. Let's just do that. I didn't realize the wildlife here hated me so much. Temporal says you need those legs for Portal. Yeah, I didn't know that there was fall damage, but I guess it's just like any game. There's only one way to find out. It's a standard procedure, right? You go into a game and you test two things. It's falling and, oh no, get away. And friendly fire. Come here. Friendly fire your ass. Get over here. I also, the fact that you can't aim up is pissing me off. These birds have a fucking height advantage on me. God! Innocence Detained says, so it's a cozy game set to Australia. It's a cozy game set to... Oh, what do you mean 30% of pixels? My money? The birds robbed me? Ugh, alright, hold on. We're going back in. Come here, snake. I'm taking it out on you if I die one more time. Teleport. So, yeah, there's a game called Starbound. It's different from Terraria. It just has the same... Actually, let's just go this way. Fuck it. We're gonna abandon whatever the hell was over there. We're gonna go this way. It seems safer. It's a game that is... It's got the same pixel graphics as Terraria does, but it's about, like, space and stuff, from what I understand. Also, I'm digging up this grave. I just saw a grave, and I was like, you know, I bet there's treasure under there. Is there? What is this? Oh, there's bones! I was right, kind of. There we go. Get me out of here. I don't like that it's not super easy to switch between stuff in this game, but it is easy to place and break things. And oh my god, hi! Oh my god, hello? Oh, I don't want to hurt them, but the demons in me want to. I'll let them free. Attack them, says Cash Cow. I might have no choice but to attack this one. Come here. Come here. Because he's a little close. Okay, no, fine. Ah! Fuck off. I'll attack one. I want to see if they drop anything. I'm so sorry, friend. You've been named as sacrifice. Nothing. Damn it. Alright, well, I feel like the buddy patch is a good sign. I feel like it'd be a good idea to dig down here, right? We can get some more coal. We can get some more torches. They dropped nothing? Oh, you guys knew and you didn't tell me? Fuck. All right, well, the bunnies are cuter by juxtaposition. Exactly. Lucas says maybe you have to sacrifice many bunnies before you get to something. I feel like I'm being tricked. They're so cute, though. Little guys. Have I ever talked about how much I love pixel art? I feel like I don't get to chat about it much because it doesn't come up in the TTRPG space all that often for obvious fucking reasons, but pixel art is just the cutest thing ever. And I hate the fact that it's so... Ooh. It's so hard to... It's like one of the easiest types of art for AI to replicate. So it's... Oh, fuck. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? Hold on. So it's kind of hard to tell if pixel art nowadays is genuine or not, but good pixel art is so fucking good. It's so cute. It's just pretty. What are you? You're not a grave, but I'll see what's inside anyway. Do I... Oh! Oh, it was a trap. Did it drop anything? No, it was just a trap. All right, well, fuck me, I guess. What is this? Poisoned. Oh. All right, well. Does that always happen? Lucas says, I love pixel art. And me, gotcha, I'll pixelate the next into a stream graphic. That'd be hilarious, actually. Ow. I don't know why I like pixel art so much. It's just, it gives a vibe, right? Maybe it's nostalgic. It's a nostalgia thing. I'm sure there's some science behind it. Ooh. What was that? Why is the music scary? Oh, there's wood! Hello? Hello? I hear something bouncing. What's in here? Health! Oh, thank fucking God. Hello? Oh! Is someone over here? I hear bouncing. Oh, they quieted now. Also, JX says, I hate to say this, but what music? Oh, let's do this. I didn't realize you couldn't hear. There we go. But yeah, Vandal says pixel art and sprites are why I go back to older Fire Emblem games. Yeah, do you guys hear that? Hold on. Let's do, let's put that there. We'll place some little platforms. Hello? Oh, what are you? Oh. I don't know if I want to go down there. Oh, they're just little guys. They're taking a little nap. Oh. Jayok says we didn't know either. We were just vibing without game audio. You know what? I respect it. Should I go down there? I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I'm good. Dave Heatwave over on TikTok says, I love your content. Keep up the good work. Oh my God, thank you. Oh, go away. Go away. Oh, I see the gimmick. Come here. You're gonna regret ever waking up. Yeah, backstab. Scent flying. Alright, I don't think there's much of a point in attacking those guys. I feel like I'm bullying them. They're really slow. So, should I... Ow, fuck. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Get bullied. In fact, you and all your friends. Come here. Spawn camped. Or whatever nerds say. Nuts just says, I hope you don't have the flu. It took me like a week to get over what I had. I doubt it. I don't feel like any severe reaction or anything like that. Like my lymph nodes aren't crazy swollen, and I don't have like even a sore throat or anything like that. I'm not excessively tired, but I could definitely feel like brain fogginess. Should I go down there? I feel like I should. Music is way too nice for the fact that I keep dying. Also, Yves says, roll a d20 and find out, will you end up getting fully sick? Oh no. Is a high roll good or bad? Is this like a constitution? I'm gonna say this is a constitution saving throw. That being said, I, as a human being, have like a shit constitution score. So we'll give it a shot anyway. This is the, what I call my gem cut d20 from Norse Foundry. Is it going to, wow, camera, I just fixed you. I know you can autofocus. Don't lie to me. Is it? Yeah. There we go. Maybe Maybe it just doesn't want to do it in this lighting, but I have a D20 that's got these like facets on the edges, and it's from Norse Foundry, and it's made of K9 glass. So Nasser says, so -4 to Constitution. Okay, I'm not a sickly Victorian child. It's too radiant for the focus. It truly is. There we go. You can kind of see it there. But it's got that like shine to it that K9 glass has. And so it's one of my favorite dice ever. And also Palpatine's Fist isn't back. Have we done Metazua yet? We did. It was some bullshit. It took like ages to get it. And it was, yeah, I don't know. It was a solid one. I respect it. Also, Natsu says respect to the nail game though. Thank you. I did it myself. And they've actually stayed on too. I haven't had to like redo them or anything. But Viper bestowed advantage. We're gonna roll a d20 to see if I'll end up getting fully sick. Fingers crossed I don't. 12 so far for a Constitution saving throw. Second roll. A 10. Okay, so kind of middle of the road either way. Not fantastic, not my favorite, not my best work, but 12 ain't bad. My Constitution score is, if anything, probably neutral. So, okay. I feel like I need to figure out how this game works proper. Also, Table of Misfits, hi, saying good evening. Apparently we linked because I'm all stuffed up tonight before my show. No, yeah, we've been sitting here just hoping that we don't get sick before PAX Unplugged, or at least get over it before PAX Unplugged. But yeah, just sniffly, just little sniffles. Oh no, not the rabbits. Not the rabbits. Come here, come here, on guard. But we've been, ow, Jesus, what a little slapping sound. Ow. We've been just sniffling and sneezing and that's really it. So thankfully nothing too bad. Oh no. Oh, go away. Go away. Can I tame you or something? Are you tameable? Are you friend-shaped? Ugh. Not so much. I really don't know, I don't know what to do about this game. Like, I'm assuming there's gotta be some easy way to not have to just do the Minecraft-ass thing of, oh no. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of things in here that hate me. To not have to do the Minecraft-ass thing where I just, like, make a little dirt house. Yves says 12 is in the positives. Exactly. And Rory says, what is this game? This is Starbound. It's a cute little game. It's quite cute and definitely not at all a difficult game. I'm just bad at it. We also have, let's see, Ash and over on YouTube who say hi. Hi, hello. And Apathetic Panda says dirt and torches for miles. So I'm also assuming I can fix up my ship at some point. I have a vague recollection of doing that when I was a kid playing this game. And then Strange Spinach says I always ran along the surface until I found buildings. Let's do that. Wow, fuck. I mean, we could also build something here, I'm sure. Next to Ye Old Treadmill, but we need core fragments. Okay. Okay. We're gonna be careful. We're not gonna take any hits. Except for that fall damage we took 2 seconds ago, but we're gonna ignore that. Editor, cut that. I don't edit these, but if I did, I would cut it. Also, Palpatine's Fist says, to be fair, Diana, the combat looks horrific. It's not easy, especially because I can't aim. And everything can attack me from my fucking head. And I can't aim that direction. It's always just the same 3 strikes. Get over here. Ow. Like, I need a gun. And I'm sure there is one in this game, but fuck. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna start tunneling down. We're gonna make this easy on myself. And by myself, I mean me and also the future iterations that are inevitably gonna spawn when I fucking die. And we're just gonna go in like a little staircase pattern and find core fragments on our own. I'm sick of caves, I'm sick of falling, I'm sick of my own incompetence, and we're doing something about it. Viper says 9 days to PAX Unplugged. Yeah, it's coming up quick. I'm excited. There's a lot of parties happening this year, at least on the content creator side. So there's gonna be a lot of events that I get to go to, which is quite nice. But my schedule is also like packed as usual. So I made my character for the Call of Cthulhu actual play as well. My little show that I'm doing, hosted by Lex McQueen, also known as Black Girl Mage on most platforms. So I'm excited for that one. It's only my second time playing Call of Cthulhu. First time I rolled shit on my sanity checks. So Yvette says, you can have Matrix weapon knowledge. You can swing it very well, but can't improvise. Is that how the Matrix works? I feel like we watched different Matrixes. Also, Apathetic says, definitely make some stairs. Yeah. We're working on the little down and to the side motions. Let's see. I should have. Is there an upgrade that I can do for this thing? Where's my inventory? Can I? Let's see. Legwear. I have a bunch of food and stuff. I also have all these graves that I took from people. Couple saplings. Where's the actual tool I'm holding? It's just a multi-tool. Okay, so I'm guessing I can't. I'm guessing I can't upgrade it. Damn. Oh, also, Yvette says they download knowledge, but it's not quite yours yet since no muscle memory. That's true, yeah. Because, like, oh my god. So, The Matrix, one of my favorite ever movies. I bought it when I was a kid and watched it on my iPod Nano back when I was like, oh my god. It was like the teeniest, tiniest screen. Or was it an iPod Touch? No, it was an iPod Nano. Yeah, and it was the teeniest, tiniest screen, but I watched The Matrix so many times on that thing. And the first thing he mentions is, like, when he wakes up is that his eyes hurt, because he's never used them before. The amount of muscle atrophy, oh my god, get the fuck out of here. What are you? What are you? Oh, you're just a little guy. Okay, well Hi, a little turnip fella. Okay, I'm just gonna stab you from behind, because I feel like you won't do any- 3 little turnip fellas in a trench coat? Oh! Okay, now I feel a little bad. Fuck. Well, those might have been children. Ooh, what is this? Is this the crystal I need? Or is it copper? Copper ore. Fuck. Okay. Let's start off by getting some light in here. Crafting. How do I craft? See? Yes. Okay. We're gonna just we're to work on this. We're gonna make craft some torches. We're gonna make a campfire. It seems you have discovered fire. Hell yeah. Boop. Ooh. Okay. My database tell me you're the 714th billion person to do so. So well done. You can use it to cook food. Can we make popcorn? We can make boiled pearl peas. Ooh. That doesn't sound tasty. That actually sounds like fucking shit. We can make popcorn. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Does eating it actually do anything? Hold on. Food. Boiled peas. Eat? E. Do I have to put it in my inventory and then use it? Aha! Oh my god, look at my little chops. That's so cute. I don't know what that did. I don't think that did anything. Also, Crooked Rakai and Tefral says you can upgrade the tool with an item found in chests and quest rewards. Oh, okay. Apathetic Panda says shout out iPod Nano with the scroll wheel. Dude, the scroll wheel, so it came with this game that was called, I forget what it was called, but it was kind of like a block breaker game, and you got to use the scroll wheel to move the little, like, paddle. Also, PGH says, sorry to reach you fighting something off, Diana. I'm doing okay. Not dead yet. Fingers crossed. I'll be over it in like 3 days, mark my words. Let's see. We were going down, weren't we? Let's go this way, because I think I should be able to get up, no problem. But yeah, I'm a little sniffly. Not the worst, but not the best either. Oh, what saw me? What saw me? Oh, one of you. Oh, fuck off. Look at you. Look at you. Not so tough now, huh? What button do I press to flip him off, chat? Brick Breaker. Yeah, it was like a Brick Breaker style game, but not like by name or anything like that. I think it was different, but oh. Aha. And it like, I actually got pretty decently far in it too. From what I remember. It's been, like I said, ages, but oh hey, there's a bardic inspiration for the next roll, if it happens. And then Lucas says, I miss having a generic tape player before the Walkman came out, and you just record music off the radio onto a tape and then make your own mixtape. Yeah, so back when I was a kid, I didn't have anything that could record sounds. The only thing I had that reasonably could was, and try not to laugh at this, it's fucking hilarious, but try not to laugh. It was because I was poor, okay? It's classist if you laugh. Was an ornament. A Christmas ornament that was used to, you could slide a photo into the front, and then you could record a like message or like a holiday message for a loved one by pressing a button on the back, and it would spit it back out to you in the most tinny way. It sounded fucking awful. It sounded so garbled, but it was the closest thing we had when I was a kid to walkie-talkies. And so that's what we used. Oh God, am I gonna sneeze? I'm not. I'm good. This is awful. Astronomist, hi, welcome back. Oh, and Astronomist also wants me to do a Taraka deck fortune. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, one sec. Can I pause? Okay, this pauses. Let's do that. It sounds adorable. The thing broke so quickly though, and like we could only, because it was a Christmas decoration, my sibling and I were only allowed to have it during Christmas, and outside of that, it was no toys, essentially, ironically. But Epic Panda says Ornament Story is giving LimeWire download vibes. It's like the jankiest form of possible LimeWire illusion ever. Let me get the Taraka deck real fast. Aha. Astronomist. Here is your Taraka deck for. Do you have a question for the Taraka deck, or are we just vibing? Also, Smooth Brain Plays, hello, over on YouTube saying, I saw your Magic the Gathering short, and I'm a little embarrassed at how long it took me to get the Command Twin Towers joke, but it killed me when my brain caught up. Fuck yeah, you know, I thought it was a good joke, and I'm shocked no one had done it before, but the amount of comments on that video talking about how it's impossible to have 2 Command Towers in your deck is crazy. And I was like, yeah, but there's a bunch of ways that it could happen, and then people started to point out that the 2 Command Towers were in the same sleeves. And so reasonably, it wasn't like stolen from the other person or anything. And so it was fine. There were some lore inaccuracies, so don't blame yourself. It was a good video though. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun to film too, because Maddie didn't, the behind the scenes is up on YouTube for members, and it was hilarious. I really liked it. Concho, hi! Hello! Saying if it isn't the amazingly talented Diana, if it isn't newly inaugurated partner Concho, hello. I'm a little sick right now, so ignore my voice. If you guys haven't already, go follow Concho Dreamer. You guys should ideally be following him already, because we raided into him a bunch, which is where you might recognize him from, but be sure to follow him. And if I'm sick for the next week, continue watching his streams instead of mine. Fully endorsed. Or whatever. Astronomist asked for, oh yeah, oh my god. The heathenry. No toys for the rest of the year, gasp. And can we do one for the rest of my year? My luck is dumb and I may need some assistance. Absolutely. I will say ahead of time, the Taraka deck is arguably like the worst possible choice to figure out how good your year is gonna go. For those who don't know, Concho says hashtag ad. For those who don't know, the Taraka deck is a deck from Curse of Strahd, a D&D game, and it's not great. Just categorically, almost every card has an upside and a downside, but let's see what we get. Oh, hey, that's not bad. The healer card. Here we go. Here it is, right side up. There aren't like reversed signs or anything like that, but here's the healer card. Let me Google what this means real fast, because I want to say that it's a good sign. I'm also virtually guaranteeing that it's not a good sign, because that's how Curse of Strahd works. But Infinite Pirate, thank you so much for the sub. We also have Ivory Creative Press over on TikTok saying, when are you dropping the deck lists for those commander decks from your sketch? I don't actually have them, but I feel like someone out there has to. I guarantee some Redditor out there has made it. Conscious is back. Hi, hello, welcome back. You haven't missed much. We're doing some tarot, fake tarot readings essentially from the Taraka deck from Curse of Strahd. Let's see, Taraka deck, here we go. And you got the healer. Let me find out what it means from this totally legit website that I will not name explicitly. Here we go. So the healer is the 3 of glyphs, and it means healing, but it also means the presence of a contagious illness. Disease or curse, those who practice the healing arts. We're putting this away. I don't know if that even has to do with you. Astronomer says now I must save the real tarot cards. Yeah, so I have those. I also have a really fancy set of gold tarot cards up in the up in my living room. Sorry, brain fog's crazy right now. Also, Hash Muffins, hi, thank you so much for the sub with Prime. And let's see, Lucas says all the cards are secretly bad. They all kind of have that thing where it's like, oh yeah, you know, it might mean that you and your entire bloodline is cursed, or it means that you win $5 in the lottery tomorrow. Who knows? Because it's kind of supposed to be up to interpretation by the players in game. So, Yves says it's Curse of Strahd. Of course they're bad. Yeah, they're not great. But Astronomer says I'm going to a con tomorrow. Oh no, use hand sanitizer for sure. Don't. Hey kids, don't end up like me. Don't end up sniffly and sneeving and snorfing a week before a convention. We'll get through it. It'll be fine. Natsu says I can't tell when I have brain fog or not. Is it just because the general resting state is so low of activity, or what does that mean? Oh yeah, Daydream wants me to hydrate. I could do that. All set. Stormist says I'm gonna get con sickness. Ah, con crud. I love the concept of con crud only because it's so nondescript in that, like, it doesn't have a particular description, I guess I should say. Like, everyone is just like, oh yeah, you got slightly sick with something afterwards. Could be COVID, could be allergies. And either way, we just throw it under the umbrella of con crud. And I'm kind of here for that. I kind of enjoy just the general, like, hey, we got sick, take a COVID test and, you know, check yourself out, drink lots of fluids, all that. I think it's hilarious, honestly. Tiber says, aren't they supposed to be bad if you pull them upside down and good if you pull them right side up? Oh yeah, so I did pull it upside down initially, so it probably does mean sickness. So definitely hand sanitizer. If you're flying somewhere, wear a mask on the plane, you know. Hey, Split the Party, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome to my 6th stream, where we are, hey Dice, hello, saying Diety Fabulous Bean, missing you. I miss you too. Also, hi everyone. Perfect time. I'm having a kind of cozy, kind of just gross 6th stream right now. So if I sound stiffly and stuffed up and like I'm about to sneeze at all times perpetually, it's because I am. Case in point. Fuck, I couldn't even sneeze that time, not even for the comedic effect. I've been like on the brink of sneezing for like the past 3 hours for context, but my God, we're not doing good. We're just trying to make sure, honestly, it's just grossness, so. But in the meantime, we're playing Starbound. We're keeping it cozy. We got laundry going in the background. I'm gonna have some tea after this. I'm gonna, oh my God, wait, I'm not gonna have tea. I got some Quest End whiskey. I'm gonna have some whiskey after this. I'm gonna burn whatever illness or allergy or whatever the fuck this is out. My air filter also did just kind of die recently. The filters itself is full, so that might also be it. I'm assuming that's it because I haven't had any lymphatic reaction, so I don't know. Hey, Farm! Hello, thank you for the sub. And Chantal says, hey, are you someone who sneezes when they look at light? Sometimes if I need to sneeze, looking at light solves some stuff. Really? Oh, wait, yeah, I have heard of that. Where, Hato says, have a hot whiskey. Wait, can I mix honey into hot whiskey? Is that a thing that people do? What's a, oh my God, what's a hot toddy again? What goes into it? Wait, hold on, I'm in front of a fucking computer. I don't know why I'm asking you guys. Hold on, let me pause my game. What is a hot toddy and will it cure me? Google. And will it cure my sickness? A hot toddy for a cough. Oh, it's not a cough though. Fuck. Okay. Lemon or lime juice, honey, and hot water. Oh. What am I thinking of then? Also, Chantal says, get that honey into the whiskey and some lemon and it will feel so good. Dude, this sounds amazing. Oh, whiskey, water, hot water, honey, lemon. Got it. Okay, I could do that. So we got, actually, I could show you guys, I think. What is it? Quest End. This isn't an ad, but it did just show up today because Quest End was super nice and just sent it to me. So I feel like I should, at the very least, give them a little bit of a shout out here. But they sent me their newest release, which is, oh my God. Yeah, I was born in 1776 on the 68th of 87. Oh, fuck. Hold on. February 16th. Fine, 1976. 1976. God damn it. There we go. So they're sending me Monk, or they sent me Monk. It just arrived today. I haven't tried it yet, but all the other ones they sent me are really tasty. So maybe I'll use this to try and make a little hot toddy, action. I have fuck tons of lemon juice. So Dice says, girl, you have whiskey questions? You know I'm an expert. Yeah, I know it. Also, Notz just says 1776. Freedom, I guess. Also, Apathetic Panda says, is this whiskey on the shelf for when you watch FNAF streams and need liquid courage? No, that's a different one. That is genuinely called liquid courage. Actually, it's, here, hold on. Fantasy Realm Critical Role collab. So it's this one, because they did a collaboration with Critical Role to bring out their own version of an actual in-game whiskey. And so they made it in real life. But they sent me that. They sent me, I think it's called NPC as well. Weirdly enough, the only one they haven't sent me is Druid.
This feels false.
So, hey, Zakafane says, wait, 24 months? This feels false. It feels like you've been around a lot longer too. Wild. So, also, Yvette says, is whiskey your favorite booze? Absolutely not. I'm a vodka drowned in cranberry juice girly. So, also, Mr. Meidel says, a blue blazer also does wonders when you have a cold. It might be a bit less safe to make, though. Oh my god, also Vandal says February 1776. You mean pre-USA? Shit, you're right. But also, Dice Goblin says, I have that Wild Roots since you recommended it. It's really good. Also, hi, Whittington. Anyway, what is a blue blazer? Hold on. I also, whenever I Google something not known to me, I always have to triple check to make sure it's not actually a sex position that someone is tricking me into Googling on stream. Blue blazer cocktail? A classic show-stopping hot cocktail. Okay, well, chill the fuck out. Featuring flame scotch or bourbon whiskey and boiling water poured in a fiery arc between 2 mugs? What? Oh my god, wait, they're not kidding. It actually is just straight up on fire. Look at this guy. This old-fashioned gentleman. Damn. Hold on, it's a little... Let's get this better up for you all. Haha. There we are. Apathetic says, okay, can we get a crazy cocktail stream? When TikTok wouldn't demonetize me for it, is your answer. They're probably already going to. It's fine. Dice says blue because ethanol burns blue. Oh shit, that's cool. Damn, okay. I know that they do, oh my god, also PZ says, I saw you were live and hopped in to say how much I love your Magic the Gathering shards. Thank you! I'm so new to the hobby, but it's like, it's honestly been kind of a solid source of inspiration when I've been running out of ideas for comedy videos. But so now that I'm in a new hobby and other people who play D&D are usually into Magic the Gathering as well, it's a lot easier for me to make videos nowadays. So thank you so much for liking them. I'm hoping to become I don't want to say I'm hoping to become a Wizards of the Coast creator. I kind of already am with D&D, but it'd be cool if I can get on both sides of it, where I can like talk about Magic and then also talk about D&D and then like be recognized in both circles. I think that'd be fun. But also, Uncreative says you're going to be looking towards the Avatar Magic the Gathering cards. I actually haven't done much research on them. So I haven't seen Avatar, so I can't say for sure if I would 100% like it. Let me see, what is it called? Avatar. Let's just look up Aang. Yeah, here we go. It's from TLE, so set TLE. This is Scryfall, by the way. It's a website that basically shows you every Magic the Gathering card ever. And it's wildly helpful for a lot of stuff, especially just like Googling around and searching up new cards, figuring out what new commanders you want to build, and so on and so forth. So let me get this site up and looking good for y'all. There we are. Da, da, da. And then for those watching on Firefox, there we go. On YouTube. Awesome. Okay. And then for those watching on aha. And then perfect. Okay, close enough. Lucas says you can learn to love it based off cool cards with equally cool art. I guess. Is it just me though, or do some of these just straight up look like they were screenshots taken from the actual show, as opposed to original art? Because like this one right here, Mayor Tong, looks like it was just screenshotted from the show, which is fine. I also don't like they are 100% screenshots. Oh, okay. I mean, it is also like not. I mean, some of them are pretty, but the full arts are not my favorite, and I couldn't tell you why. It feels like something that I could make in Canva, and that is not meant to be a compliment. But I do like the normal cards and the ones that kind of like break out of their boxes. Like these types of full arts are really cool. Senor Storm, hi! Saying, hey Diana, I finally started a new job and I'm got home from my second day, so I'm so keen to say hi and hope you feel better. Oh my god, thank you! Ah, hello! KBF says, do TLA. TLE is the jumpstart set. Oh, I see. TLA. There we go. Thank you. And then, let's see. Nazir says, hope the new job is going well. Yeah, I hope it is going well. And Torno says a few cards are like part of one giant picture. I do like that. I think that's really cool. Creative also says most of them will actually be re-rendered. Oh, solid. Okay. So these are, yeah, like these are pretty. These make sense. That being said, I just have such trouble getting into anything to do with a, like a fandom or like an expansion or anything like that if I don't know what the source material is. Like, I feel like in order to fully enjoy it, I would really, really, really want to make sure that I know who everyone is, what all the lore is, what all the references, and what all the flavor text comes from. And I know I don't have the time for that. It's like, yeah, but it's cool. It's cute. But I know I won't enjoy it, which is my only problem with Universes Beyond, right? Hey, Catter, welcome in. And then Jolly says, I thought they were just screenshots. Feels like the bad proxies are a trading card. Yeah, it does feel like that. Uncraved also says, but you gotta watch the show. I have heard that it's not that long. As far as shows go. I'm kind of curious what they'll do for... So I'm assuming that, like... Obviously, Fire Nation is fire, and then Air Nation, or the Air Nomads are, you know, the white element. Earthbending, obviously, it's going to be green, and then Waterbending is going to be blue. What the fuck is going to be black? Oh, it's just more Fire Nation stuff? I don't know. It doesn't quite seem... Oh, that's cool. Whatever this is. I can't quite tell if it doesn't look like it fully fits in. And that must have been so uncomfortable to have to like deal with as well when they were creating the expansion and like trying to slot it into different elements. But I don't know. It's not quite that evenly split. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Also, Crooked Rex says, I'm excited for the Hobbit MTG card set. I feel like I missed out on the Lord of the Rings ones, but I'll be getting some from both sets. I'm kind of, I kind of want to get more into the Lorwyn stuff. Hold on, Lorwyn Eclipsed. Have they released enough of the cards from that yet? ECL, it says. Yeah, some of these look really pretty, but it also appeals to the same side of me that really liked the cards from, what's the one? The story one. The one with storytelling and a bunch of auras and shit like that. Right? You guys know, maybe? Eldraine, that's it. So I feel like it'd be kind of fun. And like some of these look really fucking cool. You know, the duality of them. Oh. Of course, they haven't really released much yet. Oh my god, Andronimo says they want me to roll the Iridescent D100, saying I'm out trying to see the Aurora Borealis. What are the odds of seeing it? Oh man, is it still going on? Yeah, I can try and do a roll for that. The Iridescent D100 is here. Lucas says, if your skies are clear tonight and you're in America, try to grab a tripod, turn up the exposure on your camera, and hopefully see up the northern lights. Nice. How far down are they going? I mean, it's kind of cloudy outside, so I don't know if that's going to work for me, but if it reaches that far down, that'd be pretty cool. I missed it last night, so, but let's roll a D100 and see if we'll see it. With a 53. That being said, we do also have a Bardic Inspiration from earlier, which is an extra D10 that comes from Apathetic Panda. An extra D10, which is here. Here we are. Can you guys see it? Yeah, this one focused. It's the same sort of facet cut, like gemstone style D10. It looks almost like a diamond a little bit. Let's give this a shot. So 53 plus 4 on the D10 is 57 total. Let's see. Elixir says, hope you're feeling okay. I'm not. Thank you, though. I'm just sniffly. I just feel gross. I feel like I need to, like, sit in a sauna and just let my sinuses drain for a hot sec. Krazik also wants me to draw from the D20 deck. I can't do that right now, mostly because the D20 deck is buried in my nerd box, the box of nerdy shit that I have over here. And the nerd box has piles and piles of things on top of it for upcoming sponsored videos. So I fear I cannot do that for a D20 roll, but let me, maybe, is there a way to, oh man, oh god, oh man. I could do a normal D20 roll, I think, perhaps, and that might help. Yes, to a science well, sure. No, god no. I don't even know what that is. Also, Lucas says my nerd box is a whole house. Houses are a box, right? Exactly. And we are nothing if not the junk inside a junk drawer, metaphorically speaking. Here we are. This is the D20. Come on. Come on. It really doesn't like this low lighting, but here's the D20 here. It's the same sort of gem style as before. We'll do a quick roll. Krazik, are you trying to test anything in particular with this roll, or are we just kind of like rolling and seeing what happens? Also, Rothon over on YouTube says Lorwyn is hype. It just looks cool. It just looks cute. And the art is pretty, like, really pretty. But I also don't know enough about the lore, and I feel like I should. Apathetic says, nah, you get it right. We are the chunk in the junk drawer. In the junk drawer of life, we are nothing if not the occasional screw that you swear goes to something, but you're not sure what, and you feel like you need to save it. Crazy. Let me do a quick roll for you. You can apply whatever makes sense for your situation. Hopefully it's not a constitution saving throw like mine was, because it wasn't good. Quick roll here is gonna be a 10. Saying, what are the chances that my players don't TPK in this battle? Well, shit, 50-50 it looks like. The 10 is... it's not the best, not the worst. You know, what are they fighting? And what level are they? Also, Lucas says my kitchen has 2 junk drawers. It's glorious. The cat stuff goes in the other. Oh, that's kind of cute. And Crooked Rook says there's also the Northern Torrids meteor shower happening tonight. We're passing through the debris field of the Ankh comet? And then in November 11th and 12th are the peak of the meteor shower. Oh, sick. Wait, hold on. Let's do this. Northern Lights map. Here we go. The Aurora View line from NOAA. Ooh, tonight's is low. Shit. Okay, well, not great. At least for me, right? Also, Crazy says level 10, Homebrew Holiday Ogre. Oh, that's cool. That's fucking sick. And Lucas says the NOAA projection is a little old. Oh, whoops. Can we look at it on northernlightsmap.com? Perhaps? Ooh. Well, this is cool. How do I move you? Oh. Oh. Oh, I hope you guys don't get motion sick. Okay, well. Shout out to people in Sweden, I suppose. I'm not sure this is accurate either. Either way. Let's see. Eli says we got him pretty good in Southern Illinois. I'm so sad I missed it. Everyone's pictures were really cool. Someone posted one that looked like a dragon, and I thought that was pretty sick. Draggy Doo, hello. Welcome in. And Sniper Dude, Parzival, great to see you all. Coopsim, hi. Catter says Swiss get all the luck. Insert cheesy joke. Ha! Wait, I assume cheesy was part of it. Oh no. Dragido said, I saw that from Arizona last night. God, that's so far south. It was a very spooky red glow. I'm so jealous. Fuck. Sounds awesome. But, yeah. I don't know. If I were to talk about like, oh my god, also Cyber Dude says, will you be at PAX in Philly? I will. I've got a couple events going on. Primarily one actual play, one how to create monsters, and one like Q&A session. Fucking so excited for it. It's like a nice spread of stuff. I'm not spread thin with actual plays this year, which is great. Also, Chase says you might see it if you leave the city because of less light pollution. True. Yeah, that's true. Also, PZR says Avatar is well worth a rewatch. I feel like of all of the... What are the universes beyond so far? Hold on. There's gotta be one that I like, surely, that I've seen. What's, Universes Beyond list. Okay. Here we go. Distribution, appearance. Okay, they did a Walking Dead one? Oh, so this didn't start until recently. That was the first one? No way. Damn, okay. Oh, but it was a secret layer. Oh, okay. They also did Arcane, Street Fighter, Fortnite. Transformers, Dungeons and Dragons, making it, okay. Tales of Middle-earth, Doctor Who, Jurassic World, Ravnica, Clue Edition, that's kind of cool. And then Fallout, Hatsune Miku, forgot about that, Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man, Final Fantasy, so there's not a lot of them. Also, Yvette says, are you doing a signing? No, but I'll sign anything if you find me in the wild or outside of a panel. I don't have a set signing because I didn't sign up in time. So Select says it was the first as a secret layer. Got it. Oh yeah, there's Negan, which is a wild name for a character, by the way. Rick. Oh my god, the Walkers, which are just zombie tokens. Oh my god, they have Bicycle Girl. That's crazy. Oh, I kind of hate that, but the art style is pretty cool. And then it's just got random quotes from the show, it looks like. Fascinating. Also, Katter says, I scoffed at Spider-Man until I saw the Soul Stone. Soul Stone's very pretty. What are those going for nowadays, anyway? Have they died off yet? Let's see, Select says one of my favorites was the Stranger Things secret layer. Yeah, what was that about? Aha. Okay. Dude, Mind Flayer the Shadow. Whoa, what the hell? Why is it upside down? I mean, I know that it's like in the upside down and all that, but is it just like that? Oh, weird. Are they all like that? No, that one's normal. Weird. Okay. Also, the Soulstone is sitting around $70, and then Parzival says there's a 48K-ish one. Oh. Also, Luke says she and Run DMG signed my lemon. That's true. I did sign a lemon. That was fun. There was Ancient Den. Oh, that's cool. Vault of Whispers, Tree of Tales. There's a lot of these. What is Beast Within? Oh, that's cool. So this is part of the thing that made it, that had like, made everything look like movie posters. I kind of liked those. Those would be fun. I would invest in secret layers like that. Also, Fractal says, or Fractionless, hello, over on YouTube, says, watch your D&D content. First time noticing you live. Hi, welcome in. I'm usually not this sick or stiffly, but welcome to the stream. Also, Lucas says, so what universes beyond do you want to see in Magic? Oh shit, that's a good question. What would I want to see? Oh, I truly don't know. Like, maybe... I mean, they already do D&D stuff because it's, like, canon, right? Like, that's... The D&D shit is part of the multiverse. So that's not a crazy ask. But... I don't know. What would you guys want to see? What IPs would you be okay with selling out? Essentially. Thoughts? Viper says, anyone looked outside recently? Supposed to be able to see the Northern Lights. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Just yapping a little about the Northern Lights prospects. They look really cool. Honestly, I was very jealous of everyone's photos. They looked sick. Let's see. Dead Island, Steven Universe. They do have a My Little Pony, so at this point anything's possible. Also, they did Furbies, so after a while, it's all kind of the same. I want to see other D&D settings outside of Forgotten Realms. That's a good point. Dude, having like a Strahd one would be sick. I would absolutely buy that. Cthulhu, put some like Eldritch Horror stuff kind of mixed in. That'd be a good secret layer, especially when it comes to like the, Eldrazi. That's it. Let's see. Sniper Dude, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in. Oh, Apathetic Panda says, let me get Legend of Zelda. That's a good one. That'd be a very good one. And then WWE or AEW. True. More slivers. Someone said they'd love a Total Drama Island one, which is, I haven't seen, is that show still going? Oh man. Passerby says Mario. Oh yeah. Mario would be a very good one. That'd be a very solid one, especially given like the movie and all that. Wheel of Time, Halloween 78 as a secret layer, a He-Man Magic the Gathering set. They should have done that by now for sure. Fractionless says, I know this isn't D&D, but how do you suggest getting into it knowing nothing? If you have a video or text guide you recommend, I'd be happy to take that. Ooh, YouTube would be able to help you more than I ever could on that front, but my number one advice is to not read the book and instead just watch someone else play, even if it's watching your friends play. It'll give you a very good idea of how the flow of the game works, and it takes a little while to get into, like, I don't know, it helps you break away from the concept of working off of a character sheet at first, and it gets you more into the concept of the role-playing side of it to watch someone else play, so. Also Nicholas says, I don't suppose you 3D print any of your minis, but do you know a good place to buy files or even free files for monsters not strictly in the D&D verse? Ooh, I do not. I usually get my minis from other games, to be honest. I don't do any 3D printing, so sorry about that. So I have no advice on that front. Viper says, do full swap, MTG and Pokemon and MTG. Oh my god, imagine summoning fucking Valgavoth as a Pokemon. Ugh. Sniper Dude says, don't read the book is actually so funny, but very good advice. Yeah, listen, exactly what Notzer said. It's a reference, but not a read through. Exactly. It will not teach you how to play well. It'll teach you what the rules are, but it won't teach you how to play, if that makes sense. And so, yeah. Apathetic Panda says, listening to stories about D&D on YouTube is how I got into D&D. We'd love to hear it. That's fucking great. Anything that gets people into it, honestly, is top tier. All right, well, we're at the end of stream. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me, despite my icky sickiness. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and for yapping. For those who are not subscribed yet on YouTube, if you subscribe on YouTube, then you get, I mean, you can watch without subscribing, I don't care. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific time over on YouTube specifically, I'm gonna be doing a vertical live stream. So for those who wanna watch me just yap to my phone and have a bit more one-on-one chatter without any distractions, that's usually what I do. I give advice, I talk to people, we yap about what's upcoming for the rest of the week and things that are going on. We'll probably talk a lot about PAX Unplugged preparations tomorrow. So tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific. Other than that, if you're not around, hopefully I'll see you guys on Twitch next Monday at 5 o'clock. So yeah, I'll say goodbye to the TikTok fam right now. And then for those who are on YouTube, I can't rate into anyone else, that's not how that works, but for those who are on Twitch, let's see who's currently on. Let me switch the music back. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of people on right now, actually. Oh man. Oh god, oh man. We could... Who all is here? Also, Sniper says, I see you all the time on Insta. I never do you streamed. Oh my god, hi! Ah, yeah, and then... Oh my gosh, Tundle says, I'm DMing now for about 4 to 5 years. I've never read any of the books, only campaigns. Exactly, and that's how you should do it, in my humble opinion. But anyway, let's send you guys over to the Daggerheart charity stream, because that's going. I was on it on last weekend, essentially, and it's so much fun. It's a stacked cast tonight, too. Tank Tolman, Ryan from Run DMG, Lex, and then Whitney from Smoking Glue Guns. I'll send you guys over there. Tell them I said hi, give them all your love. Don't tell them how sick I was. And then in the meantime, I will see you guys next week, so bye-bye.